Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders Team Sabotage here on the channel. I'm back with the face cam so you guys can see in full HD the true turmoil of this sabotage, because today it brings pain for me to even say this, but I will be slugging through 10 tire waves with my least favourite Skylanders. We are going to have some pretty hot takes in this video, and I suppose that is the biggest sabotage of them all. I will be sabotaging my YouTube career as I put some arguably pretty good Skylanders down as my least favourites in this video moving forward. Yeah, this is definitely a double dosage of a sabotage, you could say. Sabotage because my gameplay is being sabotaged by such awful characters, and secondly, I'm sabotaging myself with just how much hatred I'm going to get for my particular hot takes. But enough of this has been said and done with. I know I'm repeating myself, but hey, that's all for effect. The effect will be to put emphasis on the very thing I'm repeating. So to kick things off, I'd normally place Blastmine onto the portal right now because he is my least favourite Sky of all time, with good reason. His attacks are weak, poor in execution, his design is pretty lame too, and his hitboxes is just so jank and unfun to play around with. Like, they was going to go for something unique with his moveset, but based on how poorly executed it is, how long you spend charging attacks, it's just so slow paced and dull. Unfortunately, and this is going to really come across as something very beneficial to me, almost as though I'm cheating, because Blastmine here I cannot put onto the portal, hence why it's fortunate for me, since I don't have him with me. He's at my University of Lincoln accommodation, so it's kind of impossible to place him on the portal right now whilst I'm home at Loughborough. I know, I guess that does indeed sound a little peculiar. My least favourite Skylander of them all can't be placed in the portal right now because by pure coincidence I left him at my University of Lincoln accommodation. That is me, once again, not thinking ahead. But I have delayed the inevitable for long enough. If I cannot place Blastmine onto the portal, then his replacement shall have to be Wrecking Ball. Let's get this over with because he will not last long. I hope, because I really won't have to play with this character for long. Needless to say, I'm not going to sabotage myself further by purposefully doing bad, even though Wrecking Ball really does deserve it given how bad the character is. But because we're going through all of my least favourite Skylanders, we're basically going to go through them in some sort of order, starting with my least favourites and getting, you know, further and further up my ranking list. So as the characters go along, I will be playing characters I enjoy a little more than the last, so there is some hope heading in towards the end of the episode where I get to play my favourite of my least favourites. Yeah, that's not really much of a compliment, but I will take it over nothing. After all, it's something, and something is always better than nothing. After all, half of nothing is nothing, but half of something is still something, as they say. Let's watch out for that freaking tornado. This guy is not fully upgraded, so let's just add to that pain, I guess. Bitch! Bitch! Oh, wow. My belt just not working out for me. Nothing's working out for me. What do you expect? It's Wrecking Ball. Be good at a video game is not his middle name because he's bad. Like, for example, being killed off by practically a cutscene I wasn't able to react to given the camera angles. But do I care about this guy? No. But unfortunately, he has a series 2. Why, developers? Why did you do this to me? Here we go, all over again. That photo right there was me moving Series 1 Wrecking Ball from my bed where I usually keep my Skylanders to not my bed, so I can realise that he's dead and carry on moving on with all my least favourite character rankings here. This is not fun. Oh, frick. The one good thing that Wrecking Ball can do is interrupted by the bloody tornado. Oh, here we go for tornado again. They can't even kill me while I'm in this tornado. I thought Wrecking Ball was pathetic. These pain yarders here are even worse. And power belch. Armor for the win, but I still didn't power belch. Not that I could even see myself and even care to see myself. In fact, the less I see of Wrecking Ball, the better. How am I not dead? This is a miracle. Miracle, I'm telling you. Anyway, we are going to be playing up to Wave 90 today. So that then in a few hours from now, I can pick up from Wave 90 for the live stream where I will be doing one new sabotage every single wave. So be sure to have your creative sabotages in mind heading into that live stream that will take place on the 11th hour of Friday 31st. To welcome in the new year, go as far to say, one new sabotage each wave. That will make for 10 different sabotages total in one live stream finale. It's going to be pretty hype. I'm looking forward to seeing you there, and I'm looking forward to what terrible sabotages you come up with. Terrible for me, fun for you guys, of course. I don't mean the sabotages in and of themselves all terrible. I'm expecting creative, awesome stuff from you guys. After all, you've came through for every single episode thus far, and I'm sure the live stream will be no different. Of course, Chaos isn't having much of a challenge right now. He's not really doing much. Okay, these guys have got to go. Why is there so many of them? Like, does there really need to be this many? Oh, that was a glitch and a half right there. I'm so close to leveling up. You can tell how little I play with this character, given that he is not leveled up right now. Ouch. Pain. Pain! When I was this close to leveling up too. Leveling up with Wrecking Ball is the one good thing you can do. It's for one good thing any Skylander can do, given that leveling up will not only restore your health to full, but it will also annihilate all enemies in your wake. Speaking of characters that are normally quite annihilative, Crusher can be quite good. Not when he's under upgraded and going into Trap Team Nightmare mode, however. You're about to see just how much of a sabotage frame this character can be. It's crush hour, let's get crushed by enemies, not be doing the crushing, obviously not, that'll be asking too much. Oh, but that was some good destruction there. Yeah, return to stone, baby. Yes, I had enough time to actually do a combo for once, it's a miracle. Oh, but I got hit. That was big oof. I got hit again! Cool, level me up. There you are, that is the overpowered level up I was talking to you about earlier. Can I beam it? I don't think I even have a beam upgrade yet. Oh, but I do have the roll. Oh, the roll is useless. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother trying to get to that Chaos Fury because Crusher is not fast. He's like Baymax.
Oh, come on! I am not fast. Yeah, no kidding!
Okay, now that guy out of the way, let's continue to destroy these fools. Oh, turns out I do have that ability. I just got to do this. There you are, using the bumpers for that attack makes it so much more easier, because in Trap Team you can actually use the bumpers to initiate the second and third attack like that. That was probably a mistake. By some miracle it wasn't, don't know how. Yeah, it's just about the closest thing to a projectile Crusher has. Oh, watch out for the swing, get some hammers in there. Watch out for the swing again, get some projectiles in there. Watch out for the swing again, get some hammers, jump over it, hammer. Looks like this is going to be the chain of attacks from now on until he's dead. Thank God Crusher actually closed it out. I'm impressed. Tickle me impressed. That doesn't happen often. Not when I'm playing as Crusher, it don't anyway. He even has his traffic cone hat on from the Skylanders Giant Soul Seeker series. There's going to be some inconsistencies in that series now, thanks to yours truly. But now we begin with Wave 82. How long will Crusher last? Probably not very long at all, but you'll find out after this ad break. I'm kidding, of course. Who do you think I am? Ad breaks in the middle of the video like that. Well, I do put ads, just not, I don't time them. I don't edit them as they are timed in the video. You'll just get them when you get them, deal with it, words mighty tough work, who may or may not appear later in this video. Depends on how well the rest of the characters do, which if Wrecking Ball is anything to go off of, they won't do well at all. Please kill everything and level me up. They killed almost everything. We'll take it. It was a lot of kill. Oh, speaking of kill, there goes Crusher. Unfortunately, just like Wrecking Ball, he has a secondary character, that being, of course, his Granite variation. Now this one is at least fully upgraded. Oh, and maxed out on level 2. He might actually survive 2 or 3 hits. But yeah, he is down the armor path, so he might even shield a few hits. That would be convenient. Yeah, he has a soul gem too, so he can remain in control of that thingamabob. We still have that projectile. Oh, and there's the armor coming in clutch. We love to see it. Oh shit, that was a lot of damage. But Granite Crusher, fortunately, is just about the only character who can tank all of that damage. Oh, I was going to try and lift up the boulder and smash it into him, but unfortunately that hitbox was far too extended for dear old Crusher right now. So instead, we move along to my least favourite tech Skylander, Drill Sergeant. Unfortunately, I don't have the Series 1 iteration because that, just like Blast Mind, is currently stuck at my University of Lincoln accommodation. Okay, this guy has got to go. Oh, my lasers can't hit him through the rock. How inconvenient. Oh, but I can hit the Grave Clobber with just about anything and everything. Oh, that's a lot of projectiles. Don't get me wrong, I still don't think this guy is good, but it's almost like I'm giving him a second chance. Ooh, that's a comic potential right there. Okay, we're just going to charge straight through those fools. That's what we love to see now, baby. Yeah, that's it. You're going to take my blaster to the face, even whilst I flee from you, whether you like it or not. Yeah, the great thing about this guy's wow power ability is that this laser I can hold, well, it has a power charge to it to where it can deal 40 damage, which is a good chunk. You know, it's what makes the series do so much better than Series 1, because the wow power actually does something. Character's still not good, but now I get, you know, I get a little bit less of not good. Still not good, but a little less not good, all the same. Could have been worse, dare I say. Man, this wave is taking its time. We're already at 12 minutes. Gonna have to cut and resync back up after this wave at this rate. We're only 2 of them in. Still gonna have 8 more after this, and we've lost a ton of characters already. Granite Crusher not doing as well as I would have wanted him to, unfortunately. And after this, it's not like I have good characters either, because it's still my least favourites. I hate this so much. This is not what having fun looks like. This is just torture, this is. Like, seriously, who would want to just stay from a distance and just hold one attack button, whilst your enemies get annihilated in front of you? It's not like that is the exact same playstyle as Drobot or anything. The only difference here is that Drobot is 6 million times better. No, I mean that too, he is probably 6 million times better. This guy 1 out of 10, Drobot 6 million out of 10, he's that good. Okay, what do we have here? Lots of fire apparently, but we can at least create 1 tech tower out of it. It's probably not going to last very long. And unfortunately I can't swap out Skylanders in this Sabotage until I die, because of course I'm going through the characters that I rank all of my least favourites. From my most least favourite to my least favourite. Which, no, just because it's double negative does not mean that my least favourite is my favourite. That's not quite how it works. It's just the least of my least favourites. Not even close to my favourites. I mean, there are enough Skylanders to where my least favourite can be nowhere near my favourite. Okay, here we go. Oh, you guys have just got to die. Or not, I guess. You know, do whatever you want. You're not going to listen to me anyway. Oh, and there goes the tower too, for good measure, because apparently I haven't suffered enough already. So, how are you guys enjoying Drill Sergeant's debut in this series? This is definitely the first time I've played as him, because normally I don't like playing as Drill Sergeant. He sucks. Okay, here we are. I think he's almost dead. Once again, my light bar is kind of in the way of the bottom of the health bar, similar to how my face cam will do so in the edit. And then in the live finale, I'm not even going to have a face cam. Ouch. I could barely even see these enemies when they're at the bottom right hand corner of the screen. And I almost pulled the sap right there and dashed in the wrong direction towards my enemies. Almost doesn't count now, does it? Luckily I was able to react in time this time. That's a lot of times right there, it's about time. Crash Bandicoot reference for the win. Now I should probably stop dying. Sounds like a good plan. Dare I say I even like this plan. Unlike this Skylander right now that I do not like. But thank God for projectiles though, like these projectiles are one saving grace of this character, because projectiles are good with any character. Even when they're weak and slow like this one. Oh, that was some very helpful food right now. Much appreciate their game. Now I can actually tank 2 hits rather than just 1. I think so anyway. I know I can tank 2 from the crank cases. And I can tank 2 from pinatas as well, because the game just kind of proved that point for me. Thanks for that, game. Would be even better if I didn't take the hit because of a bullshit tornado, but never mind, I guess, because once again, the game does not care about what I want. If it did, it just wouldn't be Skylanders trapped team anymore. It's simple as that, really. Like, for example, my laser facing the enemy in the direction of the enemy, so then I can actually deal damage to them. That would be convenient. And now I'm dead. Well, we go from one tech Skylander to the other, because now making her debut for the very first time is Sprocket. How great. Yeah, you can probably see a lot of me manoeuvring my Skylanders around right now, but ooh, we got a new hat, bouncer hat, I think it was called. Oh, I accidentally cancelled that. I didn't mean to. Mistakes were made. Oh, that actually worked out. This is a face surprise man right now. Sprocket was actually able to take care of 2 pinatas all by herself. What is this strange parallel universe I've woken up in where I'm making a video that Sprocket isn't doing absolutely awful? This is basically the Skylanders Giant Soul all over again. I truly am giving Sprocket a second chance right now. Hypno Sniper would be proud. Okay, here we are. These guys have got to go. Luckily that's what we got. Towers and powerful attacks for. So many turrets. There's like turrets from the towers, there's turrets from Sprocket himself. Okay, now what we need is mines. Lots of them too. Oh, watch out for that. Can I build it in time? Apparently yes. It's probably not going to last long. But I built it, didn't I? That's the point I'm making. Oh boy, it had to be Boruses, didn't it? And tornadoes, just for good measure. Frickin' tornadoes! Nobody likes you! Yep, I was speaking to both the tornadoes and Sprocket right now, because she is hot garbage, and I have to play her now all over again, because, like all of my least favourite Skylanders, for some reason, the developers love using them again and again and again and again. That's right! In Swap Force, we got a Series 2 Sprocket, rather than a Series 2 Bouncer. What were they thinking, honestly? Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Well, technically he didn't kill me. It was just the turret that he murdered brutally. Oh, tornado literally came out of nowhere. Well, not literally. Just felt that way. Looks like this is going to be the tactic for Sprocket from now on. Just throw down lots of mines and have the Cuckoo Clocker follow me right into them. This tactic should not be working out, but here it is. We always find the broken tactic with these sabotages. It was Whirlwind in the Continuous Flight episode. With Sprocket, it's this whole mine trap thingamabob. So many. And he's just walking right into him, the fool. Yeah, I take it back. Sprocket is the best Skylander ever. Oh, that could have gone very, very bad. Fortunately for me, it did not. Okay, enough time to quickly build a turret. It's not going to last very long because that's about to happen. Sounds about right. Okay, let's see if building time can work out better this time. Yeah, that's it. Attack me, not the turret. I'd rather the turret survive over Sprocket. Oh, and now she's dead. Once again, just like Crusher, on the brink of leveling up, because having a level up was too much to ask for. The game hates his characters as much as I do, and really wants to get him out of here as fast as possible, because now we get to move on to the first, I would argue, major hot take of the video, because this is a character that a lot of people love, can't quite find myself in the same boat because I think he's slow, awfully paced. Well, slow and awfully paced, because we are talking about Terrafin. His attacks have no flow, his personality is dull, and you know, the power does not compensate for the slowness. Just look at how much damage we're going to take, ridiculously, for no good reason whatsoever. Oh, he's dead. Huh, I stand corrected. Still though, he has good area of effect around him, but otherwise, because he's so melee based, he dies so easily, and that makes him pretty garbage if words to ask me. Like, look at this, I'm going to get hit, just kind of surprised I'm going to get hit again. Yeah, that's usually what happens with this guy. Come in. Oh boy, oh boy. Where's the light core Terrafin when you need him? So, yeah. There's only one thing I hate more than Terrafin, and that's his mini counterpart, because minis take whatever I did love about Skylanders and makes it even worse. I hate the minis so much. Terabyte here is no exception. I hate Terrafin as a character, and the mini just emphasizes upon that. Why would I want to play an even more garbage version of a character that I already find garbage? Like, seriously, that guy lasted all of, what, 2 seconds? And the Thumpling counterpart is not going to be any better. Mark my words, that is if I can actually hold him the right way forward towards the camera, mind you. But it's time for that cut. Bam! And there he is in the portal. So that cut has been made, and Thumpling is being transported into the game right now. This is not going to be fun. Oh, but thank God for the range. That is really useful. Oh, crap. That had so much cooldown. This tornado really needs to fuck off. Yeah, this is my new tactic. I'm just going to keep running away and then chomping at my enemies when I have an opportune moment. That wasn't really an opportune moment. I just kind of went for it anyway, apparently. Okay, here we are. Get chopped, son. Ouch. Luckily, I only have one last mini in my collection here to have to worry about, and that mini is Eruptor, because Eruptor is not a fun character. No idea why they brought him back so many times, especially for mini ball things, but here he is. Yet again, for a traditional Igknight look of me getting constant returning characters that I had no interest in whatsoever. You know, have Sunburn return in Trap Team? Nah, let's just have a miniature version of Eruptor instead. Everybody's gonna love that. Okay, these guys have got to go. Oh, watch out, Robert. Thingy McBob. Yeah, you're going down. Told you so, baby. Told you so. Okay, boom. Shake the room. Oh, watch out with it. Full of that, yeah. That's why I hate Eruptor. He gets so close and personal with enemies, and enemies that don't get their attacks disrupted by his eruption. They might as well one-shot you, because they can swarm you with such ease, and I still have so many versions of this character to get through, because there's his lava bath iteration, and then there's going to be his volcanic lava bath iteration. At least I no longer have a mini story about. Right when I thought I couldn't hate characters anymore, the minis come in and truly push my patience for bad characters. I don't think this guy's even fully upgraded. His eruption isn't fully upgraded. Oh wait, no, never mind. He's just have a mobbing path. Yeah, you guys are going down. I hope. That's what I hope anyway. Yeah, I really wish he was down this eruption path right now, because from my experience, that one is a lot better. I was not paying attention and I got hit. That is why you should pay attention. Don't be a me, guys. Be a you that probably pays more attention to me, because it's not difficult. Once again, I was commentating, hence no attention was being made. My point emphasised exactly. Wow, Eruptor blinking on low health. That's a sight to behold, because we never see that. There goes Lava Bath, and here comes Volcanic, as you definitely heard more noises in the background of me just shuffling around my Skylanders in the most noisy fashion possible. Ooh, but he does have a cool hat at least. The hat is definitely the highlight of this character right now. Damn the fact that he's pretty low in level, so he'll probably level up quite quickly. Oh boy, I did not see that one come in. I should have, I just didn't. But he is fully upgraded at least, so yeah. Should be a pretty big advantage being able to level up quickly and still have all of his upgrades to boot to damage enemies with ease. Let's jump over that, bring out the eruption, watch out for the punches, so much more watching out for the punches. Okay, he's gonna punch again. Oh, for lava ball, it's just got a guy to keep him in place. Real. We love to see it. Watch out. Eruption. Watch out again. Once again, Chaos is not going to be difficult for you when you're doing literally nothing. There is no input on your behalf in this entire challenge. You're just kind of leaving your minions to it as I level up. Let's go. Now, where are those 3 fire towers from earlier? Nowhere to be seen. Instead, I can only build 2 this time around. These towers are very quickly becoming my favourite Skylanders in this challenge. They aren't even Skylanders. That goes to show how garbage these Skylanders are. I am not enjoying myself. I hope you're enjoying yourself. You better be, because that would make at least one of us. Oh, watch out. Tornado. At least the characters get better at night. At least the characters get better at night. I mean, it could be worse. I could be playing more Wrecking Ball right now. Which I'm glad I'm not, because again, the character's hot garbage and I hate him. Yeah, that's it. Do some work here, Fire Towers. Do some work. Oh, I'm dead. The Fire Towers did work, but not enough. As we now get to swap out for a character that quite literally sucks. We're talking, of course, about legendary Jetpack. I don't know why I'm this button, because this is not a character to get excited over. He's very dull. Hence why he's one of my least favourites. I'd literally rather play with pretty much any other Skylander. Okay, here we go again with this. Yeah, this is just about the only jetpack that didn't kill off in the flight episode. Even though we did kind of literally breeze through that. Putting myself making breeze pun. Even though in the end we didn't even use breeze. Polar Whirlwind came out and clutched things out. And luckily Polar Whirlwind is still alive for a later challenge. We might even use it for the live stream, we'll see. You leave those towers alone. They're all I have. Oh. Thank God you're invincible whilst you're in the tornado. It's a cooldown afterwards that screws you over. Yeah, you've got to go. It really is simple as that. Oh, he's out of here. Oh, we can suck these guys up and get like some Mega Blast from it. Yes, please. We'll leave that food for later. Oh, you are eyeballing my tower right now. I do not appreciate it. Take all my Mega Blast to the face. Wow, most of them done with very quickly. Let's see what healing we can do for this guy. No! He had barely enough area damage. That is depressing right now. This is the face of the depressed man, as he realizes he has even more enemies to deal with. In a nightmare mode, they get additional armor too, that's additional hits, and I'd rather not have to play with this character longer, or for longer I should say, because that's what makes sense grammatically. The grammar's hard, okay? Don't expect me to deal with the Sabotage and have good grammar all at the same time. That, my friends, would actually be impossible. That's a true Sabotage for me. Maintain constant grammar throughout an entire video. That is basically impossible. Mistakes will be made, people. I'm only human. Ha! You can't hit me. You can't hit me. I really should put the enemies. That's just karma waiting to happen. Don't know why I'm doing that tactic of just bobbing in one hit, bob back out again. I can just stand here and mash the button. You know, that's wonderful here. It's not like I need to remain moving at all times, unlike a previous Sabotage would have me do. Ouch, mistakes were made. As I said earlier, I'm only human, and I'm not even close to having beaten the wave yet. Poopy vision.
You know, it's a mystery. It's a mystery. That's why this vision is...
We're already making the Encanto references, and that film is fairly new. That film, well, it launched on Thanksgiving theatrically, but then Disney Plus released it on Christmas Eve for all Disney Plus subscribers. And it's funny though, because The Eternals came out well before Encanto, but The Eternals still isn't on Disney Plus yet, not until January 12th. I assume they're pushing Encanto for the Christmas holidays instead, just because it makes for a better Christmas film. After all, it's a family animation for people's sake. And it just got more critical acclaim as well, so it would make more sense to push that film for the holiday season, where no doubt a lot of parents will be buying Disney Plus subscriptions for their children. And you know, Encanto's just the perfect film to sit down and watch as a family on Christmas, or as my family did, specifically on Christmas Eve, and it was so much fun to watch it with the family. Yeah, we all had our own little gags to talk about whilst the film was playing itself out, mind you. We yelled at the TV a lot, not like the characters could hear us, but still, case in point, it was fun. It was a fun experience and I enjoyed it, and I can't wait to watch Encanto again because it's genuinely a really good film. It has some really great family themes in it about putting pressure needlessly on your kids just because you're afraid of losing what you have, even though the magic in your family isn't any sort of gifts you're given. You know, the miracle is just having them around. That's all you need in life, really. All you need in life is each other, not some sort of superpowers. You're more than just your gift. Again, I couldn't help myself with that reference, but that does it for Jetpack. It's time for a very short reign with Dark Slobbertooth. I would be using regular Slobbertooth right now, if not for the fact that he died in a previous Sabotage challenge. It was not wise of me to use him then, and it's no doubt not wise of me to use him now. Oh! Oh, I take it back! Woo! I have no idea how that worked as well as it just did. I am flabbergasted. So now let's start the next wave. Put all this Encanto talk aside. I mean, you do say Encanto within like the first 3 minutes of the film, so I can't wait for cinemas to come out and be like, roll credits! And they're not even 1 minute into their own bloody video yet, and already it's roll credits gag. Yeah, get saliva all over you, you idiots. Wow, that saliva had some range. It hit even for Frankenstein's. Who would have known that saliva and Skylanders could have been so overpowered? Well, clearly Slobbertooth did, because it's basically his whole bit. He can't do much else besides slobber all over the enemies. It is part of the name and all that. Slobbertooth. Wouldn't be much of a Slobbertooth without slobber, then he'd just be Tooth. And who would want to play with a Skylander named Tooth? Okay, watch out for that, which we did. Oh boy, that was just a nasty cycle there that I had no hopes of avoiding. Oh, armor! Yeah, it's very hard to deal with both of them at the same time. Okay, that should make things a hell of a whole lot easier. Now all I gotta do is jump over his attack when he initiates it. Wow, this makes it a whole hell of a lot more easier. The only problem is that you cock up with a jump once. That's all you need to do once, and you're dead. Speaking of being dead, my chances of surviving for Ball and Chains are very much dwindling into single digits now.
Chances of survival are dwindling into single digits now.
Hey, I've already referenced one animated film this episode. You can guarantee that it was only a matter of time before I'd reference another. Oh boy, you guys have got to go. I'd appreciate it if you don't take me with you though. Turns out I've been a pretty good guard for the Mission Box of Doom until now, because then I spoke. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this thing unleash itself and hopefully destroy those bosses. Yes, the bosses are dead! But the Ball and Chains on the other hand, ouch, ouch. This is what I was afraid of! Okay, there's a little bit of food right there, not sure that it's going to do all that much. Somehow I wasn't hit there. We will take it, my friends. We will take it. It's a miracle, I tell you. Literally, as Encanto right now, I have been blessed with a miracle. Okay, get the food. Get out of there. What I need is, you know, Mirabelle's mother. I forgot her full name, but Mirabelle's mother, you know, her miracle of being able to save, well, I say save, heal with a meal. Ooh, that's a bit of a rhyme. I see what you were doing there, Disney. Yeah, food in this game heals just like Mirabelle's mother, for lack of a better way of putting it. Luckily, somebody had some orange slices. Oh! And then I killed myself because for me it was just becoming too powerful this episode. So now, luckily for me, I can go back to both light cores and projectiles because we are bringing out Hex. We are starting to get some characters that I can actually stand now. Like, Hex is definitely a character I can stand. She also, at the same time, just so happens to be, pure coincidentally enough, one of my least favourites. You see, this right here is why I can stand her. She is good in this game. In other games, not so much, which is why I do consider her one of my least favourites. Ouch. This is fine. An entire school rain for one enemy here. That's going to be overkill. Told you! Yeah, there we go. That's 86. Haven't been dealt with. Life, I'm literally the complete opposite of that, in the fact that I'm undead. Undead that shall be starting the next wave against the undead because some idiot forgot to release the pressure on the Chaos Fury. Yeah, the idiot was me. Oh well, let's bring out some defense and start upon a rain of skulls. Okay, here we go. Rain of skulls! Again! These guys just really don't want to die, apparently. Okay, here we go. We're getting them, slowly but surely. Now you guys, leave this bloody tower alone, you hear me? It's very hard to defend my tower when tornadoes are coming in to frickin' screw me. I think that's the point though, isn't it? Unfortunately. Stay back! I have Wall of Bones! Actually, Chaos is right, there is no challenge to this at all for anyone involved. Besides the enemies, because they're finding it very challenging to get past my Wall of Bones right now. My Wall of Bones is too overpowered. This is the single best attack in the entirety of this video, that's for sure. No! Not the tower. Wait, the tower is fine. No, it's not. I keep mishearing Eon. He said the towers were under attack. I thought that meant the towers were dead. No, they were just under attack. But they was only under attack for a short while before they were dead. And now I'm getting hit. This is not convenient at all. Stay back! Yeah, there we go. Get him! Get him! Oh, the wave ain't done yet. That's just depressing. I am depressed. Okay, here we go again. And again. Yeah, that's the problem with this character, really. She's very dull. You just create Wall of Bones, defend yourself, and then you just keep spamming this attack over and over again. Wow, such engaging gameplay. Yeah, that's Hex in a nutshell for you. Okay, here we are. You guys have got to go. Yeah, you guys are getting out of here. You're getting out of here. Yeah, that skull rain didn't even hit anyone that time. That was depressing. There we go. He did. These guys are about to be food. Thank you very much. Okay, I assume this is the last guy of the wave. So yeah, we're just going to finish him good old-fashioned between the Wall of Bones and projectiles. I think we got it, and I thought correctly. I even gave myself a good pat on the back that one. I did well. Okay. We are not be for dark element. What we are is any element whatsoever, and luckily for me, that's exactly the element I needed for that all elements tower, or any elemental tower, however you want to fucking put it. So here we go with the 88th wave. I really should have cut the video there, but never mind. Mistakes, what may we'll do so when this character inevitably dies, like I did the last time I did a cut. They destroyed my tower, that's just ugly, dude, old chat. Now this isn't an exact ranking, purely because I could be asked to look back at my Excel spreadsheet of how I've ranked all of the Skylanders. This is just from what I can recall. In my head, where now Hex is dead, keep that in the head too, that's knowledge I'm going to need for later, because that means I cannot use Light Core Hex anymore for Stage 2, and it's still anyone's game. Oh, go away, Tornado, nobody likes you. Oh, and now the Evolution Mystery Box of Doom. Nobody likes you! Yes, I was speaking directly to Kenyatta right there. Whose cutscene destroyed by Wall of Bones. How very rude indeed. Oh, great, because apparently I don't have enough Kenyatas as is already. Yes, I get super powered wow power thingamabob. Now hit people! Yes, that's more like it. So much damage. Unfortunately, it does not last very long. I'd almost rather have the Rain of Skulls, to be honest. Oh crap, especially when one hit and it's just done for. What a garbage wow pow. And I put it up as one of the top 10 bests of the series. Yeah, that list is not going to age well at all. Watch out, they can definitely hit through the wall. Anyway, I should probably go and release that Fury already. Run, Hex, run! Faster! 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 That was a close one. Oh, tornadoes! Go away! Oh. There was nothing I could do. And now we move on to a Swap Force combination of all things, because for some reason, I do not have this guy's bottom half right now. Just Buckler. Luckily for me, I don't like Buckler, I don't like Grilla. This is one combination that I'm going to hate, and that's the point of the Sabotage. To play characters that I hate. This is not going to be fun. At least not for me. Oh, there was another one! That was just rude. Why do you do this free game? Why in good conscience would you do that? Get him, monkeys! Once again, this guy has projectiles, but that's not going to save me from the fucking tornado again. Boy, I hate tornado. I hate it so much. Yep, this guy's dead. He did not last long at all. I like that combination more than Hex, and somehow Hex just did better. So now we move more so into the disappointing characters than the least favourites. We kick things off with Flipbrick. Not a character that I absolutely despise. I just don't think he's all that good, he's especially not as good as people hype him up to be. Oh! Yeah, that's basically Flipbrick in a nutshell for you. If you ever had doubts about how good this character is, I think that there sums up my opinions on him perfectly. He's garbage. Get him off my screen. So now we go to yet another trap team core. That out of all the trap team cores, this one has to be one of my least favourites, just because he's so much more bland than the others. Rocky Roll. You know, there's nothing all that original about him. He's just bland, if I was to summarise him in one word, which is why, therefore, he's one of my least favourites. He's certainly not bad. But being not bad isn't enough to save you from being considered as one of my least favourite Skylanders of them. Just really goes to show how strong the trap team core cast is though, given that a core like Rocky Roll, who still has good things about him, can be considered as one of my least favourites. Like, the trap team cores only go up from here. It goes to show you how good the trap team cores are in general. I would have Trailblazer in this video as well, for the fact that he died for the giveaway video. So we're going to create a disembodied Prison Break hand. Now you guys probably wondering why Prison Break isn't in this video. Because he's a good Skylander! It's that simple really. People who say so otherwise are just wrong because that's how things work. So here we go, wave 89, 2 more to go. I have Rocky Roll in mind. I have Tough Work for later when he dies. Specifically her crystal version, because her regular version is at my Lincoln University accommodation. And even if it wasn't, I would still use the crystal version anyway, just for the sake of being able to flex about it. I hate this. I hate this so much. This is not fun. This onslaught of enemies against a character that's just so boring to play as. Like, you guys thought Jetpack was bad, in terms of just how boring he was. He had nothing on this guy right now. No wonder why he's one of my least favourites. Oh, and now I'm dying some more, for good measure apparently. There you go, he's dead, thank God, we needed that. How dare you attack with Mr. Box of Doom and kill me! It is time. Time for Crystal Tough Work, who I don't think is nicknamed in the game that way. She is not, and I'm gonna have to, as she said, deal with it. Oh! Thank you for nothing, you useless cutscene. You kind of disrupted my gameplay right now. Don't appreciate it much, I do not. Yeah, that's it. Keep running into my clothes, you fucking idiot. Oh wow, this character can be really good. This is why she's one of my least favourites. Oh, and then I got hit and instantly regret everything I just said. That tornado almost screwed me. I almost didn't make it to the Chaos Fury meter. Almost count now, does it? Okay. Yeah, let's just get him some more. Oh, of course he falls out some. Wow, I am dying very quickly. Oh man, the ending lag on that attack was so heavy. I do not want to restart the chapter, thank you very much. Imagine if I accidentally said yes. But yeah, that was something else, because Crystal Tough Luck. She gave it her all and in the end it didn't even matter. So it's time for Hot Pick of the Century. Echo is far from my least favourite chapter in 4, and far from my least favourites overall. Unfortunately, when it comes to Skylanders that are A, alive, and B, with me at my home at Loughborough rather than currently stuck at my University of Lincoln accommodation, unfortunately, those two things in combination with one another means that Echo has to be played this episode, otherwise I wouldn't have any other Skylanders to play with. Basically, I like this Skylander, but I've ran out of Skylanders that I can consider my least favourite I currently have access to playing as. So this is the character that's left. Again, I like this character, please. I'm begging you, don't dislike the video. Oh, so much destruction though. This right here is why I like this character. She is good. Okay, boom. And boom some more. Oh yeah. Okay, sweet. Let's go ahead and zip it on down. Oh, music to my ears right there. I even have headphones just like Echo. It's kind of like an honorary, you know, cosplay. And everyone knows that when you cosplay as the character currently playing as, your skills from the character just increase significantly. That's how it works. Yeah, get done, son. Ow, I got hit. That's rude. No! Stop hitting me! Please! I want to prove how good this character is. The game is making it very difficult for me to do that right now. Okay, come on, this guy's almost dead, surely. He is almost dead! And that does it for this wave, thank heavens! One more to go, and I even have water towers to activate along the way. Good enough. One more way to go. One more way to go here. And by way to go, I mean way to go me. I'm literally slogging through and hating every second of this video. Every single frame is filled with hatred for these characters. And yet, somehow this video has still been a blast. I don't know how that works. Yeah, how much more longer Echo's gonna last? I don't know, but it's not gonna be long. Probably, anyway. Anyway, you'll notice that in this episode I didn't have any fire Skylanders. My least favourite ones, Kaboom and Trailblazer, are both dead. All the other fire Skylanders are awesome. You know, it is casually the best element in Skylanders, no big deal. Ah yeah, so much destruction and all I'm doing is mashing the circle button. Oh yeah. Yeah, get a magic singing bubble. Oh, I love the magic singing bubble. I love it so much. Oh, and he's dead. Sweet, we'll take that food. Thank you very much. And then we'll finish off these enemies, all of them. So does there have to be this many? Like, game, couldn't you have done with maybe, you know, one or two less of these guys, or better yet, none whatsoever? You know, I'd have loved that. No Crankensteins whatsoever. I think earlier in the video I probably called them Crankcase just because I get Crankenstein and Crankcase mixed up so often. Not in terms of visually. Like, visually I can very easily tell them apart, but when it comes to calling out their names, that's where the difficulty struck. Difficulty is also struck in the fact that I have some very sad news for you guys. The sad news is that Blackout is about to be on a video with my least favourite Skylanders. Yes, that's right, Blackout, when compared to other Skylanders, has to be one of my least favourites. Again, he's just about one of the only Skylanders remaining who's not dead and who I actually have access to that I would consider my least favourite of all of them. So yeah, let's get on that portal. I would definitely be placing so many Skylanders on the portal before him for this video, if not for the fact that all of those Skylanders are still at Lincoln, so therefore I can access them and I cannot emphasize this enough clearly. Repetition of effect and all that, the effect to be to put emphasis on everything I am repeating. This is why I like this character, okay? This is stupid right now, that's what this is, if I had to summarise it, I guess. But in comparison with the Skylanders, he's not nearly as good. We're not even going to bother with a tertiary attack because it's so broken it wind up soft locking you. And why would I like an attack that breaks a video game? Like, seriously, this game is janky enough as is without Blackout coming in and making it even more so. Oh! And now I'm dead. I really didn't want to do this, but the game forced my hand and gave me no choice. It just so happens that one of my least favourite Skylanders has an Elite version. This is pure coincidence. I didn't make an Elite out of him, the developers did, and why they chose such a hot garbage character to put into an Elite, I don't know. But it benefits me in this one exact moment because it means I get to play as an Elite Eruptor. I still hate the character, just so happens he's an Elite. I'm going to enjoy the Elite part very much. And notice how I literally saved him dead last. Like, seriously, I could not in good conscience put on a Skylander better than Blackout because those would be characters that I love at that point. And I can't in good conscience put down a character on the portal that I love. So instead I need to go back to a character that I have a strong distaste for, that being Eruptor. For instance, coincidentally, he just so happens to have an Elite that's still alive. Just pure coincidence. If only I could have done that in the first place. But I've restrained myself in order to make this a lot more exciting. Because that's what we tune in for week after week, the Slaughterhouse. And speaking of the Slaughterhouse, I'll be doing it live in a few hours after this video goes public. But until that moment arises, I'll see you there in a few hours. Bye-bye now. Now, with that all being said and done, this video is coming to an end, but before that happens, I first want to thank all my Blazing Knights and Scorpion Dragons whose support allow me to continue pumping out quality videos like this one. Without them, this all wouldn't be possible. Therefore, I genuinely appreciate every last one of you from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoyed this video, I have others you can watch by clicking on screen now, and you can even subscribe by pressing the button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one, but until that moment arises, peace!